A cantilever beam has a width of 280 mm, a depth of 570 mm, and an effective depth of 500 mm. Is reinforced with 4 pieces by 25 mm diameter tension bars. The beam carries a uniform dead load of 20 kN per meter besides its own weight and a concentrated live load of 115 kN at the free end. If the compressive strength is equal to 25 MPa and the yield stress is 400 MPa and the unit weight of concrete is 24 kilonewton per cubic meter, determine the safe span L in meter the beam could provide based on flexure alone. Use NSCP 2015. So, meron daw tayong cantilever beam. I-illustrate muna natin. Cantilever beam. So, meron tayong beam and kapag cantilever beam, 'di ba, sa taas yung tension nun. So dito yung sulat muna natin width of 280 mm. 280 mm and a depth of 570. So total depth niya is 570. Itong buong to. 570 mm. And an effective depth of 500 mm. Tapos reinforced daw siya with 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lagyan natin ng stirrups. Yan. Sa taas yung bars kasi cantilever siya. Sa taas yung tension. And 500 mm. So, ito yung effective depth. Sa centroid ng bars to the extreme fiber ng beam. 500 mm. Okay. I-draw na natin. Pwede natin i-draw yung Whitney's rectangular compression block. Since nandito yung sa taas yung bars, dito yung tension force natin. Then, somewhere here, yung compression block natin. So, ito yung T, ito yung C, A. So, yung magiging distance nito ay ito is kalahati, di ba? A over 2. So, dito is D minus A over 2. So, ayan lang. Tapos, meron daw tayo the beam carries. So, cantilever beam tayo. Nagkikarry daw siya ng uniform dead load na 20 kilonewton per meter besides its own weight. So, hindi pa naka-add sa 20 kilonewton per meter yung weight niya. Then, kukunin mamaya yun. And concentrated live load of meron tayong 115 kilonewton at the free end. Okay. Start na natin. Kunin muna natin yung weight nung beam mismo, yung self-weight niya. Diba? Weight ng beam is equals to the area ng concrete natin time area ng concrete or yung area ng gross ng beam natin times unit weight. Area nung beam natin is in terms of meter 0.57 meter times 0.28 times unit weight. Yung unit weight natin is ito 24. Sagot dyan is 3.83 kilonewton per meter. So, since self-weight to, considered siya as dead load. So, i-add natin siya sa 20 para makuha natin yung total weight ng dead load. So, 20 plus 3.83 is equals to 23.83 kilonewton per meter. And start na natin. Use NSCP 2015 na. So, first step. Diba nag-a-assume tayo? Assume natin na tension steel will yield. Where yung Fs natin is greater than or equal to the yield stress. Para masabi na tension steel will yield. And solve na natin ang solve values of A and C. Eh, di ba may formula tayo for A? A is equals to AS Fy over 0.85 F prime C B. AS natin, area ng steel bars natin, ito sila. Pi over 4 and 25 mm yun. 25 squared, ilan sila? 4. Yan yung total area. Times Fy, 400. Over 0.85. F prime C is 25 times B, yung width na 280. Sagot is 132 mm. So, kapag nakuha mo na yung A, makukuha mo na rin yung C. Isabay mo na lagi. C is equals to the beta 1. Di ba, we all know that A is equals to beta 1C. Therefore, C is equals to A over beta 1. So, paano yung beta 1 natin? Since, di ba meron tayong condition doon sa NSCP 2015? If F prime C is less than 28 MPa, yung beta 1 mo is 0.85. Eh, yung F prime C mo 25 and less than siya. So, gagamitin mo is 0.85. So, 132 over 0.85 is equals to 155.29 mm. So, may value ka na ng A and C. Yung next step mo nun is to verify. I-verify natin through stress check. Kung tama ba na yung inassume mo is tension steel will yield. So, next step natin is verify if tension steel will yield. Stress check. Gagamitin natin yung mga stresses na dapat yung Fs is greater than or equal to Fy, where Fs equals to 600 times the effective depth minus C over C. 600 times the depth natin is, effective depth is 500 minus C, yung nakuha na C, 155.29 over 155.29. Answer is 1,331.87, which is greater than Fy, where Fy natin is 400. So, therefore, tension steel will yield. Also, under siya ng tension control. Tension control. Okay. Next step. Next step is, compute na natin yung ultimate or nominal and ultimate moment, where mu is equals to reduction factor mn. And yung mn natin, pwede siyang sa steel or yung sa concrete natin, di ba kapag moment natin to dito, tsaka moment dito. So, try natin sa dalawa. For concrete. For concrete. Di ba nominal moment is equals to C times yung moment distance, d minus a over 2. Mn is equals to C is 0.85 F prime C AB d minus a over 2. Mn is equals to 0.85 times 25. Yung A na nakuha natin is 132 times 280. The effective depth is 500 minus 132 over 2. Mn, and kapag, yung sagot dyan is in terms of MPa. So, gawin natin siya in kilonewton per meter para uniform yung units natin. So, divide natin siya into 1,000 squared para convert natin siya into kilonewton per meter. Mn now is equals to 340.86 kilonewton per meter. Then, makukuha na natin si ultimate. Mu is equals to the reduction factor Mn. Yung reduction factor na gagamitin natin since nagpo-fall siya under transition control. And sa transition control, yung reduction factor na gagamitin mo nun is 0.9. So, Mu ultimate equals 0.9 Mn 340.86. Your ultimate moment now is 306.77 kilonewton per meter. Okay. And for steel, pwede naman kahit alin sa dalawa since same lang naman din sila ng magiging answer or minimal lang yung differences nila. So, ultimate nominal moment for steel is T times the moment distance d minus a over 2. For T is AS Fy kasi nag-yield yung bakal mo kaya Fy. D minus a over 2. AS natin is phi over 4. 25 squared tapos apat sila. Fy natin is 400. 500 minus 132 over 2. Then, over 1,000 squared din natin to convert into kilonewton per meter. Kasi naka-in terms to MPa to. And sagot is, same lang din, 340.86 kilonewton per meter. So, kapag ginawa mong ultimate, ganito rin yung process. Okay, meron ka ng ultimate. Doon na tayo sa next step. From flexure. So, sa flexure natin. Since kapag safe siya in flexure, dapat yung MU capacity mo must be greater than or equal to MU max. Ano ba yung MU capacity? MU capacity, ito yung kino-compute natin na MU ultimate. M ultimate. Ultimate. Yung base sa formula. While MU max, ito yung actual. Yung given loads. Yan. Ayun yung actual. So, since nakuha na natin itong MU caps or yung MU ultimate, kunin muna natin itong MU max, yung actual moment. Since may given naman tayo ng loads. MU max is equals to, since cantilever yun, di ba may shortcut formula tayo for uniform distributed load na W L squared over 2. Tapos meron siyang concentrated load. So, ito, di ba? Uniform tapos concentrated na plus P. times yung length niya. Ayun. So, eto na. Since NSCP 2015 tayo, maglalagay tayo ng reduction factor sa reduction factor or yung load combination natin for given loads. Sa dead load, meron tayong 1.2 dead load and sa live load, 1.6. So, 1.2 weight dead load L squared over 2 plus 1.6 P live load times yung given length, which is ayun yung hinahanap natin. So, is equals to 1.2. And total weight ng dead load na nakuha natin is, nasan yun? Eto, kasama na yung given dead load tsaka yung self-weight ng beam, 23.83. L squared over 2 plus 1.6 P live load, yung concentrated live load na given. L. So, simplify pa natin. 14.298 L squared plus 184 L. Since may given equation tayo na mu cap should be greater than or equal to mu max, pwede natin i-equate to get length. Mu cap na nakuha natin, which is ito, ultimate, 306.77, equal natin siya sa mu max na nakuha natin, 14.298 L squared plus 184 L. And since quadratic to, naka second degree, dalawa yung makukuha natin dyan, di ba? Positive and negative. L is equals to 1.49 meter for positive. And L is equals to 14.36 meter for negative. Siyempre, yung the best dyan yung positive, magiging sagot. Therefore, ang length natin yan is equals to 1.49 meter or 1.5 meter ay yung safe span ng cantilever natin under given loads.